Hey, how's it going, you guys? My name is Demize, and in this video I'll be giving you guys an overview of all the different grappling hooks that are currently available in Terraria. I was going to make this video much earlier, before the Halloween update, but as it turns out, it was for the better, as there are a couple of new very powerful endgame hooks. But before we get to those, let's go over some of the lower tier hooks. The most basic of hooks is of course the good old grappling hook, which can be crafted with 3 chains, and a hook which is an uncommon drop from undead Vikings, undead miners, skeletons, and piranhas. This grappling hook only has a reach of 19 tiles, but that's a good start early on in the game. With the 1.2 update, there were quite a few new hooks that can be crafted from gems found in the deep underground. There is a corresponding hook for each of the different gems, which requires 15 each to craft. Their effectiveness and reach is equivalent to that of their rarity, with diamond being the rarest to find, and therefore the most powerful hook. And here you can see the rest of the gem hooks and how they stack up. I personally think that this is an awesome addition to the game, as gems were previously not of much use in terms of the progression of the game, as they were only used in one crafting recipe for the face blade. Now onto some more hooks that provide a bit more variety to the mix. The Aggie Whip, which is crafted from 3 vines and 12 jungle spores, was the only grappling hook that allowed for multiple grapplings at a total of 3 at a time, and had a very respectable 25 tile range. But with the 1.2 update came a new hook that allowed for over double the amount of grapplings to be active at the same time, with a total of 8. This is of course the Webslinger, which can be found in web cover chests and spider nests. Now spider nests are not too rare, and there is more than likely a couple in your world, and as you can see I have quite a few in my world. The drawback for allowing so many simultaneous hooks is the great decrease in range to a mere 16 tiles, which is 3 below the basic grappling hook. With that said, it is of course very useful for those who like to take their time exploring cave systems, or if you want to be precise with your building mannerism. The Skeletron Hand is another new grappling hook with the 1.2 update, and can be obtained as a rare drop from killing Skeletron, which you must defeat in order to enter the dungeon. This new grappling hook is essentially the downgraded version of the dual hook, which was previously the farthest reaching and fastest hook before the 1.2 update. The Skeletron Hand allows you to grapple onto 2 surfaces at a time, but it only has a reach of 22 tiles. The dual hook, which can be dropped by the hard mode enemy called the Mimic, only allows you for 1 attachment at a time, but does fire a secondary hook when used to allow for faster travel. It has a range of 28 tiles, which as I said earlier, was the longest reaching hook until the Halloween update not too long ago. With this Halloween update came 2 new powerful endgame hooks, and one of them is the Bat Hook. The Bat Hook can be dropped from goodie bags, although now that the in-game Halloween season is over, it is not clear if it can be acquired through other means. It has an impressive reach of 32 tiles, and is quite quick to move around with. But before this update, it could be debated whether the Aggie Whip or the dual hook was the most useful. But now there is a more definitive answer, which is the second of the 2 new hooks added. This is of course the Spooky Hook, which can be dropped by the Morning Wood in the Pumpkin Moon event, and is the upgraded version of the Aggie Whip, and allows for 3 simultaneous hooks, a whopping 35 tile range, and launches and retracts much faster. For this reason, I personally find the Spooky Hook to be the overall best grappling hook in the game. But with that said, I will not be surprised if in a not too distant future, we see higher tier hooks, or even more late game items across all classes. So as always, if this video helped you guys out, go ahead and leave me a like and subscribe for more videos, and yeah, have a nice day.